I'm Jurgen Falke, the R&D manager of Merida, and I'll use the next couple of minutes to present the bicycles to you, which are used by our Multivan Merida biking team races. Actually, in general, the development targets of our team-level bikes are, of course, lowest possible weight, a maximum button bracket stiffness for direct power transfer, and as well maximum comfort, because less vibrations and less shocks lasting on the riders means as well less muscular fatigue and higher speed. And finally, yes, well, no doubt about it, it's necessary to have a world-class racing geometry for fast handling and very direct cornering. All of you know this old horse. Actually, 4 years ago we presented the first time our 09, and our 26-inch hardtail is still the most frequently used bike out of our portfolio. The quite important information that our racers have completely freedom which of the three mountain bikes they use for races. There's any restriction coming from our side that we ask them or force them that they should prefer this bike or that bike. Everyone can choose whatever fits best for his riding style and as well for the racing course. And if you take a look to our nice lady Ganrita or to Jose, actually they still do most of their races on the 09 team. With the 09 team, it's a situation like with good old wine. The quality doesn't impact with the age. And it's as well no miracle that a life cycle for top-level carbon products are roughly 4 years. That means as well you can imagine that we start to develop already the following generation. But I have to tell as well that if we take a look to the performance and to the characters of the 09 team, the thin air close to the ceiling doesn't allow really significant improvements anymore, because with a frame weight of about 950 grams, which is individually certified piece by piece, that means every production frame of the team level is running to the individual scale, and every frame is getting the individual frame weight shown at a plate underneath the button bracket. Actually, that's the borders of limitation for mountain bikes. And I'm quite sure that even the next generation, which can have slight different or more modern details, will finally not be able to undergo the weight which we already arrived at the 09 3 years ago. Last year here at Mallorca, during the press camp, we had the initial launch of our 29er carbon hardtail, which is the Big 9 carbon team. Already in the first season, the bike got fantastic feedback, especially on the marathon races, but you hear as well that Rudy, for example, prefers as well to go on the cross-country World Cup courses on our 29er. And the main difference compared to the bikes you got the presentation last year, and this year now is not based at the frame. Actually, it's a difference at the front fork, which has as well some impact on the handling. Because last year, our suspension sponsor DT Swiss was not able yet to offer production level 29er lightweight forks at the time where we launched the bike. So last year, this time, the bikes were equipped with a handmade 29er fork, which was based on a 26-inch one. And now we have a new super light magnesium 29er fork, which has bigger stanchion diameter, therefore higher stiffness, a one-piece carbon crown and steerer, which has a 1.5 lower bearing, and a quite different building height that has as well some impact on the button bracket height. So use your opportunity when there's the mountain bike testing at Sunday to ride the Big 9 again. Even the frame didn't change. The riding performance got some impact as well by the different fork. Because this frame is, let's say, a younger generation compared with the 09, there are as well some details which are different. Even both of them share the double chamber technology. They have the same way of manufacturing. differences in between the 09 and the Big 9 are a Taper X 1.5 inch head tube and the 29er. And due to several improvements in the manufacturing technology and as well in the cross sections, it was possible for us to optimize the button bracket stiffness of the Big 9 versus the quite good 09, about 20%. So it's amazingly stiff in the button bracket, which causes a real direct power transfer. And very important to point out at both of our hardtails, our flex stay design of chain and seat stays with very low profile, flat profile cross sections, especially at the seat stay. And the fiber mix we use, especially for the rear frame, offers a kind of micro suspension. It's certified that both of these bikes offer the best saddle comfort of all top-level hardtails today available in the market. And due to the stiffness demand of the larger wheels, I can tell you no other project caused that many gray hair at my side as the 99 did. The level of expectation was quite high because the predecessor, the 96, was already a kind of idol among cross-country full suspension bikes. Therefore, the demand was to develop simply the fastest cross-country package for suspension bikes, a knife shaft and aggressive cornering, which is significant different compared with 29er marathon fullies. Because people might ask, why do you develop a 26-inch suspension bike that is going to 29ers? We think, especially for cross-country, that 26-inch suspension bikes, they accelerate faster, they have a faster cornering, and it makes sense to invest energy in this area. Therefore, we put a lot of focus as well in the propulsion, the acceleration, and therefore one of the targets was to arrive at a maximum button bracket stiffness for minimized power loss. It's quite amazing that even it's a full suspension bike, it still beats the Big 9 carbon, where I told you just 2 minutes ago that this one is already 20% stiffer than the 0.9, again about 15%. That means if the 99 is in the lockout mode and the rear suspension is locked, it's stiffer in the button bracket than any other hardtail you might know. Suspension performance, it was as well a demand have at both hands sensitive action, because it's no secret that the benefit of suspension bikes is not in the downhill, as many people think that you can gain some time in more speedy descents. The main benefit is that especially in rough climbs, you have much better traction and you gain more time in the uphill than you can gain at the downhill. So sensitive action by keeping a minimized bobbing tendency and using the full amount of travel, whereas well development subjectives at the 99. And the level was already quite high with the 96. Not easy to undergo the weight we had with the last generation of our suspension bikes. It was still the target to beat it again. Actually, here you can see me before I got more gray hair, because last year this time we had the first riding prototypes made in aluminum of the 99, and the kinematic and the geometry were perfect from the very beginning. So easy time for me at this moment. We had some discussions with Rolf about what should be slightly improved. But it was the first time in all the carbon projects we were running that it was quite tough to combine the frame structure, the kinematic, geometry, and the stiffness requirements. At the moment, our first generation of carbon prototypes were super light, but the stiffness was not at all what we expected. And we were forced to change all the tools 3 times, which forced us as well to delay the market introduction. Our original plan last year was to launch the 99 already at the World Cup at Offenburg, that means mid of May. We had to delay to the Worlds, and finally, due to some necessary rework again, it came out that we had the launch during Eurobike, where the season was more or less done. That means as well that the 99, even already presented last year during Eurobike, it's still a brand new bike for our team, because It's the first full season ahead of them, where they have the opportunity to go on the 99. Just want to show you a short video clip about the 99, which explains most of the features.
Hello, I'm Jurgen Falke, Head of Bike Design at Merida. In front of me, you can see the new 99, our new weapon for cross-country racing. The task for the development of the 99 was a real challenge. How could one of the best and most efficient chassis for cross-country purposes be improved once again? The layout of the 96 delights with brilliant weight and stiffness, while its kinematic deficits are equally obvious. The suspension performance of cross-country bikes is often not evaluated maximally, but first of all, a fully should have, of course, an outstanding suspension. Exactly this defines the basis for our 99, the stiffness and low weight of the precursor 96, but with much better suspension performance.
The new generation of 99 and even telling you 99 is in this case not linked with the travel as it was at the 96. 96 meant 96 millimeter of rear travel. The 99 just keep the 9 because there should be the emotional linkage to the 96 before, but the real travel is 106 millimeter, and as explained in the video clip, it's possible to run the bike with both 100 and 120 millimeter travel forks. At Sunday, you have the opportunity to ride all the test bikes and as well 2 new bikes we will launch. And among the test fleet, there are as well a couple of 99s equipped with 120 millimeter forks. So you can ride first the 100 millimeter one, then swap to the 120 millimeter travel and can see how the handling and feeling will change. And even with 120 millimeter, it's still cornering amazingly fast and direct. And finalizing the 99 details at Monday morning, where you have later on the opportunity to ride as well the bike. That's just a hint for you. Tomorrow, mountain bike shop presentation of our new products we launch, which is the 29 full suspension prototype. It's as well a brand new 160 millimeter enduro, and don't worry, we have as well the matching test courses. So prepare your protectors because it's quite rough terrain. Chance for you tomorrow after the short presentation in the morning about the new enduro and about the 29er fully, when you go to the track to ride all the team bikes and as well the new prototypes. Monday morning, presentation of Sculptura SL and the opportunity for you to ride at the brand new road bike. That's it from my side. And you see, as usual at the end, thanks for your attention and enjoy our event here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jurgen. Now we are really good in time. We prepared for everybody our team presentation in a printed here, and I will go quick through the next points we have to do. We have now 1 hour break. Take your chance to make an interview or individual photo shooting around the pool area. And at 12 o'clock we have the pool area, of course. 12 o'clock we have a lunch break in the hotel restaurant, and then scheduled 1 o'clock leave the shuttle for the Merida retailers with the yellow wristband. They can go straight to the test course, and 1:30 the shuttle for the media and press to our photo location for the afternoon photo shooting. So that's all.